You can pick up free N95 masks at tens of thousands of pharmacies and health centers across the country. It's part of the Biden administration's plan to make items like masks and tests more accessible to Americans amid the spread of COVID-19. All of the masks in the program are approved by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. NIOSH-approved masks meet minimum construction performance and respiratory protection standards. Since the free mask program was announced, Verify has received a lot of questions about where these masks were made. So let's verify. Are the free N95 masks from the federal government manufactured in the U.S.? Our sources are the Department of Health and Human Services, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Strategic National Stockpile, and the Buy American Act. HHS, the CDC, and a spokesperson for the Strategic National Stockpile say the N95 masks that the federal government is sending out were made in the U.S. On the HHS website, it states, these American-made N95 masks are being distributed from the Strategic National Stockpile. According to the SNS, the masks in the stockpile adhere to the Buy American Act, which requires the federal government to buy American-made goods whenever possible. The law calls those goods domestic end products. The Buy American Act uses a two-part test to determine if an item is a domestic end product. 1, the article must be manufactured in the United States. And 2, excluding iron and steel products, the cost of domestic components in the product must exceed 55% of the total cost of all the components. But there is one caveat. If the government is purchasing a commercially available off-the-shelf product, like these masks, then Part 2 is waived. Legal experts in the field say that means a product that is purchased by the government under the Buy American Act could have components that were made in other countries. But those pieces would have to undergo a significant manufacturing process in the U.S. to qualify under the BAA. A full list of the mask manufacturers and models in the stockpile is listed on the CDC website. Verify reached out to all 4 manufacturers, and we can verify that yes, all of the free N95 masks supplied to the federal government were manufactured in the U.S. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.